shorter. Sage is just filling with water, just see how it looks here. Let's see the length of that one. Thanks, Emma. So you can start working on any other vases that might be open still. Let's see how that looks. No, it's going to come down yet. So we're going to go in here somewhere. Okay, and that's a bunch.
Well, how long? Okay, well then. Well,
Sure. Yeah. Beer, wine, alcohol. Yeah. All of our red wines. So it's the bottom. We have a. Okay. Do you want it in glass? Oh, there's the best.
What are you doing?
Which table are you going to, or did you want to just?
Stay here for a second.
Okay.
Yay! Here's the best bride! Woo!
We almost didn't make it! Hi, anybody. Thanks for coming. Okay, we need to go, I think, straight ahead. We won't go over there.
Yeah, you guys are going to read
Full of stuff already. Money.
Which one's your daughter?
One, this is
Oh, hi!
David.
Nice to meet you.
It's Gail.
Welcome everyone to this really beautiful
That's John's, that's Ultra Ryan who does that.
Do you want to
Oh, my apologies.
everyone again? It's because of all of you, because of the strong community, that Barb and John's relationship has strengthened and grown to lead them to this point today. Thank you for being here, and let's begin. Marriage is perhaps the greatest and most challenging adventure of human relationships. No ceremony can create a marriage, only you guys can do that. Through love and patience, through dedication and perseverance, through talking and listening, helping and supporting, and believing in each other. Through tenderness and laughter, through learning to forgive, and learning to matter, to appreciate those things that matter, and letting everything else go. What this ceremony can do is to be a witness and to affirm the choice you have made to stand together today. We have come together to witness the marriage of Barbara Marianne Adams and John Frederick Earl Duncan, according to the Marriage Act of 1995 of the province of Saskatchewan. Marriage is a time-honored institution based on traditions of law and social custom. It is a partnership of two people devoted to each other, a partnership sustained by mutual love and understanding through all life's varied circumstances. Marriage must, of course, not be entered into lightly, but rather through thoughtful consideration of its purpose and responsibilities. There should also be recognition of those values which foster a lasting and fulfilling relationship between husband and wife. It is such a relationship that you guys have chosen to enter into. So now I ask you, and you'll have to repeat after me. I ask each of you, in the presence of these witnesses, repeat after me. So Barb, I'll start with you.
Okay.
I, Barb Adams, do solemnly declare
I, Barb Adams, do solemnly declare
that I do not know of any lawful impediment
that I do not have any unlawful impediment
why I, Barb Adams, may not be joined in matrimony to John Duncan.
why I, Barb Adams, may not be joined to John Duncan in matrimony.
Very good. Okay, John. I, John Duncan,
I, John Duncan,
do solemnly declare
do solemnly declare
that I do not know of any lawful impediment
that I do not know of any lawful or well-known impediment
why I, John Duncan, may not be joined in matrimony to Barb
why
Adams.
I, John Duncan, may not be joined in matrimony to Barb Adams.
Okay, thank you. So again, please repeat after me. I, John Duncan,
I, John Duncan,
call upon these people here present
call upon these people here present
to witness that I
to witness that I
do take thee, Barb Adams,
do take thee, Barb Adams,
to be my lawful wedded wife.
You can do it. You can do it.
It's okay. It's okay.
to be my lawful wedded wife.
Okay.
Okay, now Barb. I, Barb Adams,
I, Barb Adams,
call upon these persons here present,
call upon these persons here present
to witness that I, Barb Adams,
to witness that I, Barb Adams,
do take John Duncan
do take John Duncan
to be my lawful wedded husband.
to be my lawful wedded husband.
So I, Paul Viala, as marriage commissioner by virtue of the powers vested in me in the Marriage Act of 1995, Province of Saskatchewan, do hereby pronounce you, Barb and John, to be legally husband and wife. Now, if you have vows, do you want to say it again?
You go first.
Okay, so I'm just gonna get the person at the moment. Okay. With one dearest of families and friends, as witnesses, we connect all of this to each other. Only you can make me laugh so hard and love so completely. Only you can understand my deepest feelings and appreciate my little quirks. Only you can be so funny, smart, and together all at the same time. Okay. Down to earth, sorry. Only you can be my partner and my friend, the one who inspires me and the love of my life. I love you.
Very nice. My vows are 2 pages.
That's how it do it.
As I sit here getting married to you, I'm honored and privileged to pledge these vows. I'm truly blessed. But first, let me tell you how fortunate I feel to even have met you at all. Thanks to my son and a friend of his, when I was lying on my back in a long-term facility, I received a message through Richard that there was someone that lived on an island off the coast of Vancouver that wanted to know if I would like a pen pal. Thank God I said yes. Turns out that was your normal, natural desire to help others. And while it was quite a surprise to me, it was simply an everyday need you have to make others' lives richer. And since then, over a 2-year span, we have spent a couple of hours together every single day, FaceTiming, emailing, on the phone, and in person. Soon I was to learn you were a former Regina resident and had left the city over 57 years ago to go and live in BC. And for some time, you had wanted to return. You love the wide open prairie sunsets and feel hemmed in by the big forests of BC. You just needed a small push, I guess. Unknowingly, I must have given it to you. Next thing, you pack up your things from Bowen Island, rent a suite here in Regina, and move here. Wow. You call yourself a junior senior, and you proved it right there, moving 1,400 miles by yourself. 20-year-olds would find that daunting. That really was 2 years ago, and we have since learned about each other. And I continue to learn about you every day, and we have grown together. Your children, Vaughn and Tracy, have totally embraced me and made me feel special and welcome. Both of my children, Gail and Richard, invite you into their lives. After finished. Now please let me hold your hand. And I vow to love you without reserve, without hesitation, without limits, and without conditions for all time. Please continue to hold my hand as I vow to respect your love and care for your family and your friends and for the people you meet each day. I hope I can learn from witnessing your natural ability to not just make friends, but also to make them feel important. I'll hold your hand as I vow to support you in everything you do, every decision you make, every interest you have, every direction you seek, and in every way forever. Holding hands, I vow to have your back, to help you always feel safe, to watch over you while you applaud you, coach you where I can, and help you in every ambition you have. Likewise, I vow to listen to and act upon your concerns. Please always be there to hold my hand. I vow to share with you all the feelings that I have without hesitation, all my personal ambitions, all my fears and concerns, again, without hesitation and with total honesty. I vow to be eternally honest with you in every aspect of our lives. I promise to laugh with you every day going forward, as we have done every day since we met. Our hands are clasped, and I vow to give you all of me, as I vow to accept and love all of you. Our clasped hands are warm and strong, and with some help from the words and music of John Lennon and his love, Yoko Ono, I ask that you continue to please grow old along with me. We are two branches of one tree. I hold your hand, my love, for all eternity. God bless our love. God bless our love.
Knock that one out of the park. I met most of you, but for those who I haven't met, I'm John's younger brother. And I'm honored to be the best man today and to be his younger brother. So I just want to say a few words to Barb. It's obvious, Barb, that I've known John longer than you have.
Yes.
But I think it's also fair to say you probably know him better than I do at this point. So there's not much I can tell you about John, except perhaps, and we discussed this a little bit last night, some of John's character traits and where did they originate.
Oh, right.
And so
Yeah.
I thought that might be a little bit useful and maybe helpful
Right.
going forward. So I'll start with curiosity. John's a very curious guy, and I think he got that from his dad,
Okay.
our dad.
Yeah.
And because he was always interested in many things, science, the cosmos, oceanography, a wide variety of subjects, and I think John got that from Dad. John has a competitive spirit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay, good. And that clearly came from Mom. She was a fierce bridge player and just a very competitive person. Sense of humor. And that's one we did discuss last night, and that comes from Dad. Dad had a lot of great jokes, which we happily retell over and over again. It's great. Now, there's a bit of stubbornness there.
No.
I'm not exactly sure where that one comes from. It actually might be a recessive gene. Or John may have developed this all on his own. I don't know. I can't attribute that particular trait to any one thing. And I stand corrected, by the way, if anybody knows anything different. Loyalty.
Which parent?
It's got to be both of them.
Yeah.
And it's got to be both of them because they had a wonderful marriage for 49 years. I'm going to get emotional just like
Oh,
you.
no. That's okay. It is okay. And they got a drink.
Yeah. Until he passed away in 1988. So 49 years.
Yeah.
So you can, loyalty is absolutely guaranteed.
Yeah.
His intelligence. Now I think it partially came from his mom, and partially from her dad.
Mostly from his son.
Actually, I'm going to correct you there. I think it's mostly by hanging out with his younger brother. Anyway, so those are just a few, and I don't know if that helps or not. But when couples get together at a certain age, you hear the word companionship a lot. And while that may be a factor here, I think the gift.
Okay. It's all okay.
Carry on. You got it.
You're doing great.
Walk around.
Yeah.
Good idea. Snap out of it. Okay, so the gift that you've given each other today is a sense of purpose. And that, my friends, is life-sustaining. So with that, I'd like to propose a toast to John and Barb, to your laughter and your happiness.
Thank you.
To John and Barb.
Amen.
Thank you.
Cheers.
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 For the next 20 years.
John and Barb.
We have to close our show.
Okay.
Cheers. Sorry.